Good morning, friends. So, in the previous class, we have studied the different types of roof covering materials. We have studied what? Different types of roof covering materials. Okay. So, installation procedure, their characteristics, their suitability, everything we have studied. But actually, this diagram I should have shown it first, and then explanation would be in a better way. But what to do? So these photos after that I have collected, but it's okay. At least you can see this one also, this video also, and again you can go back and refer the previous video, which will tell the different type of roof covering materials. Okay. By seeing this video, which shows the actual practical covering, how it appears in the site or in the buildings, how it exactly appears, you will be understand. Later, the theory portion, whatever we have studied, no, like this. So all these things can be easily correlated. Okay. So suddenly we have started discussion of all these things. That's okay. It is also understandable. But if you see these things first, okay, if you see these things first, you will get a good idea. Okay. So now I will explain all the types of roof covering materials, just an overview, and after that you can again go back and check the previous video once again, so that time you can correlate the things in a easy way. Okay, no problem. So we were telling that first covering is thatch covering. Okay, it is very what is that, cheapest covering. Okay, commonly used in villages, very easily available material. Okay. Forms of what is that, tree products, or what is that, forest product, they can directly used here. We have discussed advantage and disadvantage. Okay, advantage means very cheap, easily constructible. One of the disadvantage may it will decay, it will catch fire easily. Okay, so like that we have discussed. So this is a typical photograph discuss thatch covering. Okay, so next we have discussed about wood shingles. Wood shingles means what we have seen, no, very thin sheets of wood. Okay, so this is called as wood shingles. It is called as wood shingles. So here in the diagram itself you can see. Okay, here diagram itself you can see those thin sheets of wood. It acts as a plate, no, it appears as a plate. So there will be at least some bottom framework is there, skeleton is there. Above that you are going to fix this wood sheets or wood shingles. Okay, so by seeing this picture, if you go back and study this theory part, it will be very easy to understand. See here, so what I have written here, wood shingles are thin slabs. By seeing this diagram you can easily understand, no, so it appears as very thin sheets, very thin sheets. And next point, pick any point. Okay. So it is obtained from well seasoned, that is okay. So length may vary 30 to 40 centimeter like this, and width may vary 6 to 20. Say they can be laid in tiles, slates, in that fashion also. Means what? By seeing this diagram you can understand here. So these are formed in, these are laid or fixed in the form of tiles. Okay, so from far away distance, so these will appear as tiles only, but these are made up of wood shingles. Okay, so like that you can easily correlate. Next we have started discussion on tiles. No, these are the manufactured tiles. Okay, so in that tiled one we have so many types. Okay, we have so many types. Flat tile means what? There is no curvature on the surface. There is no curvature on the surface. This is the photo for flat. So it is directly fixed on the surface. So here you have seen the diagrams. Plain tile, that is nothing but flat only, that is nothing but flat tile only. Okay, so this is the photograph, this is the photograph for this one, for this one. Okay, in the cross section it will appear like this. Okay, see here, can you see this diagram? Here they have battens. Okay, runners, they have ridge. Okay, so like that. So plain tile, it appears like this cross section. Okay, now here you can see this is the ridge where I can draw here. This is the ridge. Okay, so in the cross section it appears like this. It appears, it's like this. Okay, so now we have hip tile, valley tile. So where we can see that one, hip tile and valley tile. Okay, hip tile and valley tile. Curved tile, it is called as a curved tile. Okay, you can see the curvature here, which is upward. Okay, so again you have some bottom like this, again top like this. So these are example for curved tile or half round country tile. So the both way it can be fixed. Okay, curved tile. Okay, this is called as concave, convex, like that you have understood, no, in the previous class. So this is one typical half round. It is called as half round. Okay, so these are called as half round tiles. Half round tiles. So here what we can go here, these are called as half round. This is a half round. So one is hip tile and another is valley tile. Okay, so like that. So next we have discussed what pan tile. This is also same thing, pan tile half round. So this diagram is for that one. Half round country tile. Half round country tile. For that diagram is this. Okay, for that diagram is this. Okay. So next was Allahabad Italian tile. Okay, can you see this picture? There is one. I will take this one. So okay, this diagram. So like this it is there. One thing. Another thing is also like this. It is there. And above that you have like this. Above that you have like this. Is that okay? I will repeat here. So here there is a one bottom tile which is flat. Another bottom side tile, it is flat, but which covers the top one is rounded, half rounded. So the same thing in a cross section, how it appears, similarly it is here, it is made like this. Okay, now is it clear? So bigger diagram I will make. So this is called as Allahabad or Italian tiles. Allahabad or Italian tiles. So here you have under tile, you have over tile. Okay, here the under tile is there like this. Yes, this is the under tile. The same thing is marked here. Same thing is shown here. Same thing is marked. Okay, where is that under tile? This is the under tile. Okay, so this is the under tile. Where is the over tile? Over tile is this. Over tile is this. Are you getting this clearance? So other things, advantage, disadvantage that I have discussed. I wanted to show the how actually site will appear. Now very important, this one. Can you see this one? Interlocking tiles like this, there one is there, another like this it will come, and again there will be interlocking like this. So this portion and this portion, this will interlock here, this will interlock here. Okay, so how exactly inside it will appear? How exactly inside it will appear? Interlocking. Yes, from here you generally don't see the different two tiles here, but when you see that closely, you will see interlocking here. You will see interlocking. Okay, inside there is a interlocking. Okay, it is a interlocking tiles. Okay, and what is the next one? Okay, so here we have discussed all these things in the previous class only. That exactly I wanted to explain the different types of tiles, how they actually appear in the practical side. Okay, so till now we have discussed this one. Interlocking tiles is there. Advantages is also we have discussed. Okay, what were the some of the advantage? Okay, these are very common advantage. One, directly you should tell. These are well burnt material. These are good resistance to temperature change, heat resistance, heat insulation, sound insulation, fire resistance, moisture barrication. So these are common points, no? Heat, temperature, okay, rainwater, moisture, sound barrier. So suddenly you can tell. Okay. So next, what we have discussed, this asbestos, AC sheets. What do you mean by that? AC sheets, asbestos cement sheets. So this is made up of what? Asbestos fibers plus cement, and you have manufactured into that one. Okay, now it is very soundproof, noise proof. Okay, so all those things we have seen. So this was the typical cross section of that one. Okay, typical cross section. Like this is a cross section of one sheet and another is the second sheet. There will be batten underneath and you are going to fix with the nut and bolt arrangement. Now how this will appear inside AC sheet? I will just try to make you this one. Yes, this is an AC sheet, asbestos cement sheet. This is already got old also. Okay, a new will look in a better way, but this is typically how AC sheets are there. Okay, asbestos cement sheets. So these are what? So I think this is a rafter, common rafter. Yes, I think it is a common rafter. And what are these? These are called as battens. These are called as battens, okay, or purlins, okay, let it be whatever. And what is this? This one, ridge. It is called as ridge. Ridge. Okay, now the sheets will be fixed like this. Sheets are going to be fixed, and wherever it is connecting here, no, there will be one J bolt like this. There will be one J bolt. There will be one J bolt or nut bolt like that. Okay, so you always start with fixing from the bottom. Okay, like that it will go. So these are what are the advantage, disadvantage, everything we have seen. Okay, so in the same way, what is that? So we have seen all these things, no? Yes, corrugations are there. Where are the corrugations in this diagram? Where are the corrugations? This. So there are small ups and downs are there, no, like this. Can you see the corrugations? These are the corrugations. So corrugations will give more rigidity, and second is they will collect the rainwater and drain it away. Okay, so like this it will give more rigidity to the structure, more rigidity to the structure. Now what another advantage you can see? Okay, general one, these are good resistance to acids. Okay, everything is there. Okay, so these don't require any coating. We have not coated anything. Okay, so procedure, yesterday only we have seen all these things. Okay, procedure from if it is a big slope, you start from left to right or right to left in one direction continuously. Okay, and you will start it from bottom layer and you will move to the upward, and everything there should be sufficient side laps, and everything there should be sufficient lengthwise lap. So these are the common points yesterday we have seen. Okay, so next is what? AC sheets, no? Points to be remembered. This is all about lapping and all. Okay, this is we have covered. Okay, so washer should be used, nut and bolt should be. These are common points, no? Whenever you are going to use nut and bolt, every person knows that washer should be there. Okay, so next is what? GI sheets. GI means what? There is a metal which is iron. To protect the iron from rusting, you are coating it with galvanization. You are doing the galvanization. Corrugation means what? Corrugation means what? Like this, the waves will be there on the surface. So galvanized iron corrugated sheets. Sometimes corrugated word will come first. Okay, corrugated GI sheets, like that they will tell. So how they will write? CGI. CGI, corrugated galvanized iron sheets. Okay, so these are a little bit more stronger, but they are used for metal, so generally used for factories, workshop. Okay, so these are very durable, no maintenance. So common points we have discussed. How it actually appears in the site we will see here. Okay, so this is one GI sheet roof. Yes, can you see this one here? What is this? This is a part of the truss which is going. Okay, so these are the post, queen post, king post, everything we have learnt, no, in the truss portion. So big GI sheets are laid, and what are these? Corrugations. This is a corrugation. Okay, this will give more rigidity. Okay, so like that you have studied that one. GI sheet, galvanized iron sheet roof. Generally these things are used in where? Workshop, factories. Okay, so this is another GI sheet roofing only. So here you can see the persons are started fixing that one, and you have sufficient. See, can you see here? One sheet is there till this, and this top sheet is already laid. So this is called as a side lap. Okay, in the diagram only I am able to see. So this distance, no, so some portion of this one has got overlapped here. So this is called as a side lap, and some distance is this one is the, on the top of this one. Are you getting? This sheet is little bit extended on this sheet. So here you can mark the distance. This is called as lengthwise lap. Okay, these are have to be provided. So these are common rafters or battens, whatever the points, they will be fixed using J bolts, J nut and bolts, washers, everything. Okay, so these are the what is this? Corrugations on the top of that one. Okay, now I think you will get better idea when you read the notes. Okay, so for almost all the full subject itself I have collected and shown you with the practical diagrams. Okay, I think it is very helpful for that one. Next we have discussed what? Slate. I think it is a slate roof. Slate is nothing but one type of a stone. That's all. It is a one type of a stone, slate roofing. So wherever heavy rainfall, snowfall is there, you generally use the slate. So how it actually appears? It is in the form of thin tiles, maybe thin slab. Their dimensions they are given. Okay, don't worry about the dimension. Dimension will change. This dimension is given in the textbook. That is why it is like this. But actually inside you can vary the thing. So slate roof, how it will appear? Can you see this diagram? Can you see this diagram? Here, are you recognizing this is a stone? Are you recognizing this is a stone? Each is a stone piece only. Wherever stones are easily available or abundantly available or cheaply available, you generally go for stone roofing. So for that particular roofing, you are using slates. Okay, slate is one type of a stone. That's all. Okay, these are very strong. Okay, so like that. Next we have studied what? Aluminium means what? So aluminium or steel decking, in that it is generally called as a lightweight roof. It is called as a lightweight roof. So what is there in the lightweight roof? Obviously its density is less. The rho, okay, the rho, what is that? W by V. That rho is very less here. Density is less, so that is why it is lightweight. Apart from that, what type of material you expect generally for lightweight? Can you go for steel? Can you go for stone? No, not at all possible. No. So obviously you should go for aluminum sheets. Obviously you should go for asbestos sheets. Sometimes asbestos sheets, but nowadays we generally go for aluminum sheets. This is generally used for industrial purpose. Okay. So industrial purpose. Sometimes you have to avoid tiles and everything. For architectural purpose, the lightweight roofing using aluminium. See how it appears, very beautiful, no? So this is a typical lightweight roofing, as well as it is made up of aluminium decks. Aluminium decks. So another diagram I can show here. Okay, now that's a aluminium roof. That is the end of this one. So I think we have covered this one. Okay, aluminium sheeting. After that, we have started the discussion on flat roof. Okay, so we have started the discussion. So we have seen that flat roofs also have slope, but it is less than 10 degree. So this is what we have seen. And also the flat roofs cover has something on the top which is called as terracing. So flat roofs on their surface, they have something. So that finishing layer is called terrace. So we have seen its advantage. Okay, advantage means what? Can you tell any one advantage? So that open space can be used for any functions, any types. So we have seen this common, no? So maintenance is easy, fireproof, no triangular space, okay, better insulation, less material is consumed, strong in winds, no fall ceiling, very economical. So all these points we have discussed. Okay. Can you give any one advantage? Sorry, any one disadvantage? Now only you can give. Here span is limited. Span means distance between the support, that is very limited. But in the truss span, maybe we can go for any type of span. Okay. Here as the span increase you require intermediate column, but here for truss or sloping you don't require. And another disadvantage is generally self weight is very high here. Self weight means what? These are very solid sections, so that is why self weight. These are not good where rainfall is high. Okay, so these are not good wherever rainfall is there heavy or snowfall is there heavy. So there you should not use this one. That is also one disadvantage. And during summer, day temperature, night temperature changes, no? Very heat, very less heat at the night. So that time, that change in the temperature will lead to cracks. Change in the temperature will lead to crack in the flat roof. That is also one disadvantage. And another disadvantage I can tell you that the construction speed is less. The construction speed is less. Okay, construction is very slowly. We should do that one. Okay, because it requires curing. Okay, all those things are there. But whereas this type of the truss or sloping roof does not require any what is that? Does not require any curing and all. Okay, So these were some of the